So, I receive a lot of questions about Tiny Companion, and that's why I actually decided to make a video. So I'll answer these questions from the Facebook, from the email, or from the previous video I have done. So since the last time when I made a video about this companion, which at that time it was a prototype, I put more parts in this companion. I even made it glow in the dark. Yeah. And I would like to discuss few questions that you ask, so I will answer all of them in the same place without spreading my answer all over and answer few times for each question in different places. So until then, let me put the light, higher light. Oops. Okay. So as I said, since the last time, the companion start to have a little bit more parts in it, and this have even some specialized spaces, and it was improved because the first one, it was just a test and it wasn't very stable at that time. So what is the companion? I see a lot of people carrying multi-tools, yeah, but these multi-tools are not satisfying all the needs. Some people want a little bit more. I developed a companion which sometimes I even sold to some people, which is have quite a lot of extras, but I was thinking to build a smaller companion that is have just the bits and the screwdriver in such a way that you can untie the screw but hold the nut with the multi-tool. I designed this one, which is I call SAG companion because it's actually have a Victorinox ratchet and an extension and we habits. I received some comments that some people don't like we habits or they are not very widely available in Europe. They are available mostly in United States, and some people actually import them in UK. So I design a companion. I put Stainwell micro double side bits, but actually this companion can take any 6mm bits you have, just in case, but I use these small bits because I like them. And you will see that it's even a question about these bits fitting different extensions. So what you see here, you see an extension for screwdriver bits, which is a little bit cut, it's just a few millimeters cut, so it will be shorter. And in this head is have a micro small multi-handle which I designed. So on this end you will definitely have these bits which are double. You have 16 bits in such a way that it's very small. You have the pen tweezers and the toothpick from Victorinox. Also inside it's a Firefly fire starter ferro rod. Mine it's broken and I don't have another one long, but this will take a long one. 3 pins, a T-shank blade, 2 hobby knife blades. One is the one with the widest support, which is for heavy duty, and one is the normal one with the smaller support. Micro screwdriver for glasses, which was required by a user on the Facebook. Oh, yes, on the Facebook. This is from Leatherman. 2mm drill bit, which I use to clean my 3D prints quite a lot, and that's why I have it with me, so I don't lose it, I know where it is. And a sewing needle for a machine, yeah, for a sewing machine, that I can also put in the mini multi-handle. Sorry, somebody is writing me all the time and it is disturbing me. You can put in a mini handle and use it as a handle for this. Actually, all what you see here are handled by this multi-handle, the mini multi-handle on this edge here, on this end, I mean. Yeah, so you have this screwdriver in the center, actually in this it's in a lateral, and then you have the mini bits here hold magnetically. Everything is held magnetically here with the rail to compensate for whatever the magnets cannot do. So these are the bits, screwdriver bits. So you have around 16 screwdriver bits and a mini screwdriver, which you can also handle other things on the other end. You have the support for Firefly, the ferro rod. It's enter here. The support for toothpick. The support for pen, and support for tweezers from Victorinox. Yeah, so all of them, they are on this side. On the other side here, there are some channels here which I can put very hard for me to see behind the camera and without glasses. So I put 3 steel pins, the mini drill bit, the sewing machine needle, and the micro screwdriver. All of these have some channels underneath here where you can put the tweezers from Victorinox. They are the size of the tweezers of Victorinox, and so you can put the tweezers underneath of this and take them out, because they are very hard to take them out with such strong magnets. Now I put the T-shank blade, the big blade which I use for scrapping, and the fine cutting blade. So here it is. This is the micro companion. One of the question is from one of the user if the magnets are strong enough to hold all this in a pocket. So evidently it's strong enough to hold everything if you try to shake it. The problem is that that guy asked me, I don't know if it's asked me that or something else, if it's strong enough to hold this to the multi-tool, because this is have 2 magnets to hold it on the multi-tool. I don't think that will be the case, because to be honest, if you start to have this bulk in your pocket, is not comfortable. Also, why the bits are just flied out at a few moments ago is that you have to actually put them in the right position. If they are turned a little bit, or they are not held properly with the magnet, they tend to fall down. So this is one of the question, was one of the question, if the magnets are strong enough to hold this in your pocket. To hold this in a pocket, the parts on this tiny companion, yes, they are strong. Also, they have protection, so you don't swipe something to take the bits out. So they are inside of the rail here. Everything is fixed, and the parts on the companion, they are fixed enough. As I said, the problem is, I don't know if that guy asked if it's strong enough to stay on the multi-tool. On the multi-tool, it's a different matter, because this actually was developed to stay in a pocket, not of your jeans, but also but in a bag or something, and in a bag or something, that this is very strong to stay together. You can see it's very hard to take off. But I will not guarantee. I am actually more concerned about keeping the bits on the companion. Another question was, some people ask me, actually not ask me, they told me that these bits, they don't stay very well in the ratchet, in the extension, because they are short here. And indeed, in some of the extension, they are not very stable, so they don't get inside enough to be stable, yeah. So they get just a little bit inside. You can see here is not very stable. On the other hand, what I have here, if you put it inside, it's going inside quite a lot, and is very stable. Very stable. They don't have any problem with that. Also, I have another ratchet here, and a very light aluminum ratchet, which is also very stable. It didn't go enough inside, but on this side I think it's going enough. You can see it is very stable. So what I'm saying is that is depending on what you have. Let's say, try the oh, here is going way too deep, and they will be very hard to take it off now. So on the ratchet from Lederman is going too deep. So this is one of the questions, depending on what you have. What I have here in this configuration here is working very well with the bits, as I showed in the video for prototype. It's even have that mechanism that will eject the bit, and in this way it's very easy to work with this. I will put a link. I will try to make a link on Amazon, and maybe you click on it to support me, because to be honest, I need a little bit of the support on this channel. So this is, let me see what other question I have. So, as I said, somebody asked me if this is compatible with Leatherman. This is a standalone companion. It can work without any multi-tool, because everything what you have in here, it's actually handled by this unit, by this, let's say, screwdriver, on one end or the other. And you don't need any multi-tool. But if you want to hold it with the multi-tool, because I was presented it with the Swiss tool, you can put it on any multi-tool, because it's not depending on the multi-tool, it's an independent design, yeah. So it can work only even on the small Swiss tool, yeah. You can arrange it whatever you like, and it's still here. It's probably working even with the pocket knife. Let me try one. Yeah, so you see the pocket knife, this is the compact. If you have a thicker one, you can put it on this. I don't think will be the case, but anyway, if you want it. One interesting case is I have my wife's Victorinox tool with everything, with ratchet here and everything. Interesting is that if you take these things out, this actually will replace them in functionality, and it's going, just a moment to rotate the screw, is going inside of the pouch instead of this. So now instead of this, which normally I think 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, now you have, instead of 12 bits, a ratchet and an extension, you have a screwdriver, 16 bits, blades, T-shank and everything. So you can see it's in the pouch, the original pouch for Swiss Tool Spirit, and it's very easy to take off. I think if my wife will see this video, she will arrest this. She will confiscate this companion. Yeah, so this is the. Let me see. Okay, another question it was where I can buy this multi-handle. This multi-handle, it's designed by me. It's how can I say it? It's patent pending. Actually, only the geometry on this side is patent pending, and you can buy it only from me. Maybe I will open some collaborations with some companies to do this in metal, but we'll see. In order, for the moment, it's patent pending, and I'm selling just parts of it. So if you want to buy this or the companion or the original handle, the full size, you can contact me, and I will send you a list with prices and everything. I don't have this for sale yet, but if somebody will contact me, I will talk. Another thing is you can actually add few other things, and I am thinking to make a modularity on this. This for the moment wasn't done to be sold, but if I see interest, I will do it. On my full-size companion, I have rails on both sides, and you can put whatever you want, some things on the edges, and this will give you the modularity. So probably I will do the same here. I will put the rails. At the moment I have rail only on this side to hold this screwdriver, because actually this was done with the size in mind, to have this minimum size with minimum everything. That way you don't have a ratchet here. You don't have, because the ratchet will add a little bit of bulk. You can see here, this is the smaller ratchet I have at the moment, but the guys from 711L, they send me their ratchets. We'll see when they come, but I didn't like to have the big package, so I made a Spartan companion. Yeah, so only bare necessity. Yeah, I didn't want to put any commodity on it, like a ratchet or something like that. So these were the questions. So the compatible with Leatherman. Yes, it's compatible with Leatherman. You can stick it to the Leatherman because this is actually a single unit. The problem with this, with the bits, yes, we discussed these bits. Indeed, in some of the ratchets, these bits are not going, but in this one and some other ratchets, they work fine. where I can buy the multi-handle can buy it from me if you email me. Are the magnets strong enough? Yes, they are enough to hold the bits. They are quite strong for holding this on the multi-tool, but I'm not following this desirement to add it to the multi-tool. It's anything else we can put. So at the beginning I had less parts. Right now I added the slot for the firefly. I added slots for small bits in the back of these blades, as some users they ask, and I brought the magnets close to this edge because now you can add few things that you think you add temporary, few things that you think you might need in that day. Probably I will make some extra accessories for this, for example, a support for this or a support for this if you want, if it's I will see interest for them, or a support for the ratchets from 711L. So they were the questions. This is the current state of the companion. It's have a holding, it's have a loop here for the lanyard, for a small lanyard, as you can see when you put it in a pouch or something. This small lanyard, it's easy it will make it easy to pull this out. So this was the video. I hope I answered all the questions. Again, I answered this in a video and not on the Facebook or not on the email, because I will have to answer the same questions in 3 different places. And in this way I will point whoever is asking questions to this video, and will have answer to most of the questions I get until now. Until next time, may the tool be with you, and we'll see you in a new video soon. Bye.